Hey guys, Zix here, time for another episode of Minesaga Skyblock. Today, maybe you see out of the corner of my eyes, out of the corner of my eyes, out of the corner of your eyes, something a little different than what you are used to seeing. Apologize if it's a little laggy, and this guy doesn't look like he's moving, but he is actually indeed moving. This, my friends, is how Island Top destroyed us all. Trying to see if I can see a sponge pop up. Show me the sponge. Come on. Show me the sponge. Of course, for recording purposes, I don't get a sponge. Come on. Come on, game. There's one right there. Right there. See it? Right there. Ooh, it's laggy. Definitely not going to be able to continue recording when all these guys loaded. I'll turn them off in a minute here, but I'm going to show you guys all this, but I'm giving you a little sneak peek at what the end result is. They're mining obviously it's a multi-block pick, and they're mining a 3x3 section all the way across. This may not be the exact design that what the other guys are using, but it's the one that I picked up from someone who was generous enough to share it with me, and I want to bring it to you guys so that we're all on a level playing field, all on the same level. These are just voids with T2 hoppers, 4 of them, because we are in the middle of 2 chunks. Technically some probably gets lost over here, but yeah, blah, blah, blah. This is just a very basic item sorter. It just pumps it down here, and then you get the sponge. But right now, I'm going to do a very quick demonstration on how to build this. Look at all these sponges. This is insane. I don't even have enough space in my inventory. Absolutely bonkers. Is it this one? It was this one. Might as well place it while we're here. We're almost up to 50,000, I think I saw. Okay, so here's the general concept. Obviously he's on a minecart. Obviously I'm holding down the mouse button. This is all on one computer. Okay, this needs to go away. This is all on one computer, but I have it set up to where you alt-tab. Yeah, hold down left click. I got it, thank you. Behind this is obviously water. You don't actually technically need the water back here, but I have it anyway. This is lava all the way down. Source blocks all the way down, mind you. It has to be source blocks all the way down, or else it will not work. Okay, let's grab us some baraka. All you need to do is first of all, check the chunk. Chunk is important because you're going to be collecting the materials. We're going to make a very small one on camera just so that you can see what's got to happen. So we're making these 2 channels. Whoops. Here. You want this to be 2 blocks, so that the liquid that flows down. Hello? 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 The liquid that flows down, it's stopped. And you're just going to come down all the way down here. And that's fine. Like this. Not like that. Technically, I should be making this out of redstone blocks. Whatever, I'll clean it up later. And like so. And like so. Also, like I said, this is, whoops, that's not right. Oh wait, yeah it is. This is the back, who cares? This is most likely not the design that Island Top is using. But they're using something very similar. I'm sure they have more efficient ways of doing this. we, as an island, have not done this up to this point. We obviously are now, because we don't really have much of a choice at this point. We have to compete. If we want to be competitive, we gotta compete. Okay. That makes sense? Gonna need more than that. But that's alright, this will get us started. So we come up here. This will do a nice straight line all the way down. This is where our lava's gonna go, however, we're going to need a wall to push it up against. I'm sure a lot of you guys were as shocked as me when you saw how high the island levels went up. Also, GG on Absurd Alpha for getting his top 1. I know they are using these, but I'm not going to say they're bad people for doing that. Whatever you can do that's within the rules of the game to win, by all means, do it. Oh yeah, it's going to be messy if we don't block that up. Okay, now when you start placing these, you can see the blocks forming. But like I said, every single one of these has to be a source block. If you do not have every single one of these as source block, you're going to miss it. So I'm going to skip one purposefully, just to give you a demonstration. I need more lava. Get out of here, buckets. See what happened? I only skipped one, and now I have a hole. Those will all fill in. I skipped this one, I think. There it is. And voila, you now have a wall. You technically could just do this on your own and not bother. Okay, that's right. I forgot. This has to be out 1. You have to stretch it past 1. My apologies. My apologies. There it goes. It'll fix it. Because the multi-pick will break that block. So it has to be stretched out 1. And now you're going to need to put a source there and a source there. Bam. And of course do it on the other side. I'm not going to, because now you've seen. This is how you make it. And then obviously you would change that out for redstone blocks. We really could just do like 1 or 2 redstone blocks. You don't have to do it all the way across, but I did it all the way across. And then you do your powered rail, which you do not know how to do powered rail. You just do that, and it shows you /recipe powered rail. Okay, that's the first step. Building it's the first step. The next step is he not? Oh yeah, he's moving. The next step is figuring out how to keep your mouse clicking while you're not here. If any of you has ever run an AFK fish farm, you already know what to do. You already know how to do this. Because if I do this and I Alt-Tab away, let me get something. If I'm doing this and I Alt-Tab away without previously setting this up, it won't work. Now it's going to depend on the version of Minecraft you are using. For me, it's F3 plus P. See how pause on lost focus enabled just showed up now. If I Alt-Tab away, you're going to see this screen. However, turn F3P off, hit it again, pause on last focus disabled, Alt-Tab away. You don't see anything. Looks the same, right? I am Alt-Tabbing, you just can't see it. But you need to do more than that. Okay, so we Alt-Tab away, right? The next step, you have to exit full screen. Now I have the control for full screen. Touch screen. Where is it? Toggle full screen. See, I have it set to F11, and I think F11 is the default. Again, if I do it, you're not going to see it. But you're holding down the mouse button. Okay, you're going to hit F11. When you hit F11, it's going to change from full screen. Now you're going to Alt Tab to anything. It doesn't really matter. Holding down Alt, you're going to let go of the mouse key. Here, let me actually demonstrate this in action. I don't know how this is going to record. My minecart. Where'd my minecart go? Boop, boop. Multi-block, multi-block. Okay. We're going to show you this in action. Now I'm holding down the mouse key. I've hit F11. I'm Alt-tabbing, letting go of the mouse. Now I'm going to come back. And voila, I am hands-free. Okay, so that's how you get hands-free. However, we have ourselves another issue. The pick. Oof. I've done a little bit of stuff in between here. The pick. Now, if we just sit here and hold this bad boy, say we're on the cart and I'll just do it real quick. Hey, buddy. Say we're on the cart and we're. Nope. Hey, say we're on the cart. Say we're on the cart. Say we're on the cart and we're holding this down. This is going to break. Over time, this is going to break. They last about 5 minutes. So we actually need what's called a macro mod. I am going to post a link in the description of a tutorial on how to get it set up. Basically, you're going to need 1.9 light loader. Maybe you already have a macro and you know how to do this. If so, skip ahead. But this is going to tell you what you gotta do. That the tutorial is going to tell you what you gotta do. But when it comes to granite, oh, it's because I broke those blocks. When it comes to the macro, there's a script where it's going to say sell all. Obviously, you're not going to sell all. You're going to fix all. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to test this now. I'm going to come back once it's done. 15 minutes, 3 accounts. We'll see what that looks like when we come right back. And we're back. I had to disconnect the alts to make sure, or the alt here. This is the island owner, so I had to keep him on. I had to disconnect him just to make sure. I also had to open some crates. I needed more voids, but I took care of it. And look at this monstrosity back here. I added 2 more voids, 1 on each side, and I connected all of the chests. Every single one. Are these done? They look done. So, what do you guys think, huh? 3 alts, or 3 accounts, AFK sponging for 15 minutes, at least on my setup. How good did we do? We got 1, 2, 3, we'll just say 5 stacks. So, where's my calculator? 5 stacks times 4. 20 stacks per hour. How much are these worth? There were 3,200 IS levels, so 64,000 IS levels per hour for 3 accounts. Doesn't sound like a whole lot, but you've got 24 hours per day, 1.5 million IS levels, and you have an entire week, 10,752,000 IS levels. This is with just 3 accounts. And it's just me. And that's not even using all of my alts. Look at these guys here. They have 10 accounts. I know most of them have several alts. And so, me alone, if I was to do this with just 3 accounts, not all 5, I would make 10.7 million in a week. IS levels. We have 27. So half of what we grinded for. Just doing nothing. Just AFKing. That would have happened. Now, I think it's safe to assume they probably have 20. I have 3. They have 20. So me making 10 million. I mean, their IOS level is only 56 million. So obviously they're either not running them all the time, or maybe they don't have 20. But if you also check here, this is their other island, and that has, so they have 100 million. So maybe they have 30 going, but I'm sure they got a lot of levels without doing this. I'm sure this is not their only source of island levels, but also check this out. Take a look at their stats. How many diamonds do we have? Oh, 20, we have more. Emeralds, oh, 21,000, oh, we have more. I mean, hey, 30. Oh, we have way more than that. 176,000 sponge. Where do you think they're getting the sponge from? Let's check out them. Absurd Alpha, 172. But see, that look, 13,000 sponge, 150,000. See, they're doing other stuff. Good. So they're not just relying 100% on. Oops, get out of here. They're not just relying 100% on the AFK mining like they are. Let's see, endless, 140, 19,000. See, 10,000. Hey, see, these guys are doing more. Let's see, it's probably all sponge, 220,000. They got a little bit more, but it's mostly all the sponge. So that's it. That's how they do it. So I wanted to do this video to share it with you so that you guys can see how it's done. But that is gonna do it for this episode. Again, GG, Absurd Alpha. You guys deserve the #1 spot. You deserve the spotlight. I couldn't be happier. That's me clapping. Thank you guys so very much for watching, and as always, take it easy.